what I wear when I go sailing in Devon. I like to wear shorts, flip-flops and gloves.
The weather today is it's really light winds from the east, and the tide is against us as well, and we're heading east. So we've got the motor on, just plodding along about 3 knots through the water, 2.5 knots over ground, and this wind is quite chilly at the moment, although the forecast is due to be lovely later on.
Indeed, the forecast had promised us that we were going to have some force for easterlies and some sunshine, but for now we were happy just to motor sail east at just short of 2 knots.
It's quite nice. The wind has been up and down. We've got a nice sail set there, and we're going at 130 degrees.
And after a couple of hours it was time to check our position on the chart because we knew something was coming up.
Yeah, behind us is like the start point, and there's a lighthouse there, and on the chart it's like loads of rippling waves, really like this near it, so we're going to have to go quite wide so that no one's kind of ill. And then beyond that is the Skerries, and that's, you've got to be careful it's not too shallow, so we'll stay kind of to the east, nice and safe.
Nice and safe.
So a couple of tacks later took us where we wanted to be. But by this point the wind had shifted and we had to abandon sailing altogether. You can see Start Point Lighthouse just off to the port. A quick check on the hand-bearing compass tells us exactly where we are, and that position, with the GPS, we plotted on the chart. But what are these wibbly-wobbly bits Nina was talking about?
Got like the areas of like calm,
Yeah.
and then you've got the sort of like roughness and then the waves. It's just really odd water.
But thankfully it wasn't too long before we were over those and onto the Skerries. Are they scary or skerries? Anyway, they're shallow. And this meant, of course, Nina could be in my favourite place, making dinner.
Wow, we've got a fresh chilli and rice, enjoyed by Rick Brock, just as we approach the day mark outside Dartmouth. So we're going to be sailing on a little bit longer, which is why we thought we'd have tea and the light. But we've probably got another, maybe, I don't know, 2 hours till we get to Brixham. So there we go, lovely.
The reality at this point, however, was the motion of the ocean was really beginning to make me feel squiffy.
Don't feel queasy?
A little bit.
Oh dear.
And later, with Start Point well behind us, I was back on top form and helming again, looking at the amazing scenery as we come in around Brixham. Sadly though, the batteries ran out on the camera, and that means you don't get to see how wonderful it was to come into Brixham in the dark. So good morning, it's Saturday now, and here we are in beautiful Brixham Harbour. It's a very nice set of facilities.
Richard's got it wrong. It's St Moritz. This is actually St Moritz because it's really sunny and beautiful.
Wasn't exactly cheap. Got to be 30 quid for the 26 footer. And well, we've had a nice shower this morning, which was very enjoyable. And just enjoying the sunshine now. Having a lovely cup of tea. And we'll be preparing our breakfast shortly, which of course Nina will do because she's amazing at that type of thing.
Hello, cooking bacon, beans, and shortly egg and tomato.
Yummy. As well as having a rather nice marina, Brixham Harbour is also a working fishing area. It hasn't always been this nice though. When William of Orange landed at Brixham in 1688 on his way to claim the throne from James II, he stepped ashore in a fairly sleepy fishing village, nestling in a quiet cove at the southern end of Torbay. It was sheltered from the prevailing westerly winds by the steep hills around Berry Head, but otherwise had no protection from the elements. Fishing vessels then, as they do today, dry out in what is the inner harbour at low tide, or they anchor just offshore. By the middle of the 18th century, the village had begun to expand, and so had the trade, and then the harbour got bigger.
Amazing harbour, isn't it?
There's plenty to see and do in modern Brixham Harbour. The Mayflower Garden volunteers have done a great job of making it look pretty. There's plenty of shopping, plenty of places to eat and drink too, and of course, that's what we wanted to do. But since we'd only paid for one night in the marina, it was time to plan where we were going next.
Get yourself a cruising almanac. We've just got this one, 2019. The last one we had was 2008. It's 2008, which was a bit out of date. So this was a lovely Christmas present. Thank you, Nina. And the area that we're in talks to us a little section about making your way from Plymouth around to Torbay area. And we're looking for anchorings for tonight as well. So in Torbay, we've got Elbury Cove in the southwest corner of the bay, which you can anchor in 5 metres, 3 cables offshore. So we are not far at all from there. If I may have the camera. Thank you. We're here in Brixham. Elbury Cove is here, so literally just around the corner. So potentially we're going to go and look there, see what that's like. If we don't like that, we're going to head around to Tynemouth, maybe. Teignmouth. Not Tynemouth, that's way up north, like.
And with a passage plan made, kind of, it was time to say goodbye to what was a very nice marina.
So we popped around the corner to Elbury Cove just to have a little, sit on the anchor, nice peaceful time. That was quickly ruined by the water equivalent of Hell's Angels. I don't know what they would be called, but they're very loud and fast and constant. Joyously, however, as the sun is beginning to set, the noise has slowly disappeared. Our neighbours have all left us, gone back to their homes, with the exception of just one noisy person over there. I think we're in for a beautiful, if not slightly rocky, sunset and evening. Bon appetit. Pasta, pesto and cheese.
So we are here in this lovely little bay. Oh, somewhere there. There we go, Elbury Cove. And we're going to be woken up by jet skis, and that's when we're going to head off.
Vroom, vroom.
And we're going to make our way on the motor because we'll be against the tide. We're going to make our way round to Dartmouth. M-U-F-F.
Dartmouth.
Yeah, or maybe Kingswear. And we can sort of check out the visitor moorings, visitor pontoons, and maybe get a shower. And then we can go on our way to Blackpool Sands. Maybe if there's other boats anchored there, we can do that too. Or maybe we could come out to this buoy, or just take our time going along here. Oh, there's an anchorage spot there. That's where I want to stop. That would be very nice. This is where a lot of D-Day landings were practiced. And then we're going to have to make our way around here. It's very tricky water, probably by about 3 o'clock. So get our way around here before coming into the evening. To Salcombe, maybe we're going to make our way up as
far as Frogmore. That would be nice. And then we've got Kingsbridge. I think Frogmore might be, or South Pool. Let's go to South Pool. Yeah, I'd like to. So that's our plan.
It sounds like the plan just happened as you were telling me about what you'd planned there.
No, I'm happy with that. It's vaguely good. I wanted to go to South Pool.
So why do we need to be around here at that time?
Oh, because the current has changed. It's going to be really rough. We don't want to be like this. Because the current's, it's just really like shallow water and it's lots of water.
It's amazing actually. So you're so far out and then you've got like the
Look
10
how many
and the 5.
wrecks.
Yeah. And look at our thingies from yesterday when we came around the other day as well. It was yesterday. Well, good morning. Bang on cue. 8:09. What should come whizzing past but 2 high-speed water Hells Angels. See them over there on. I can't work out which beach that is at the moment. Forget it. Green something beach. It's whizzing round and round and round in circles, having fun, enjoying themselves on a holiday. It's in a slightly different way to what we are. It was a good night on anchorage overall. At 11 minutes past 5, the anchor alarm sounded. That was just because I had so much anchor chain out. I think I've got something like 36 metres of anchor chain. As the tide turned, I had too small a limit on the alarm. Only 120 yards actually on the alarm, so that woke us up and caused quite a bit of confusion. Suddenly the like, what the heck's that? It's an alarm I've never heard before. But all was good. As you can see, we are still here. Still got the same cove there. It's quite lovely. Now it's time to put the kettle on and wake Nina up. Coffee for my honey. So, with breakfast done, the anchor up, the ensign in, and we set off sailing. Oh, mind your head. And with a slowly dying wind altogether, we put the sails away and made our way to Nina's beach anchorage.
And after a very relaxing time at the beach there on anchor, it's time to make our way back around the start point through the wibbly wobbly bits and round to Salcombe. I have had a little snooze while Nina was driving this little bit, but as you can see, it gets a bit rough even in this beautiful weather. It's absolutely glorious weather. The sun's been shining, but we're supposed to sit 4 cables away from the lighthouse until it's at a bearing of 320, and then we can change our course to somewhere over there.
Do you remember where the fuel barge was?
Fuel barge was, you go up Salcombe and then you turn towards Kingsbridge, and it's first thing on the right there.
Yeah, there it is.
Because what have we run out of, darling?
Gas. No tea.
No tea,
No washing up.
no coffee,
That's good. No tea.
no cups of tea.
Like tea. Dinner.
Oh, no meals.
No.
Oh my word. We've got some nanes to chew on.
Cornflakes.
Is the fridge working?
Yeah, the fridge is working and the microwave works.
The fridge is a blue bag of cold ice blocks, and the microwave is a black bag that attracts the sun. So I've found a little bit of wind. I thought I'll see if we can motor sail, but you'll see how I'm in the shade. It just so happens that the sun is blocking out, the sail is blocking out the sun. I think I might have to put the sail down and have some more. Oh, bit of sunshine. There we go. Bit of sunshine. Challenges are hard. And at last, there's enough wind to fill both sails. It is, I don't know, 6 PM nearly on Sunday. Got the engine running still because I've literally only just turned it off. I've put the sails up. So, hooray! And what does Nina say to that? Say it again!
Hooray!
Say it again!
Hooray!
So that alarm was our half-metre warning. This evening in Salcombe we have decided to come to South Pool. So Nina, oh, 0. That's it, we just ran aground officially. Clearly not. So, yeah, we'll see what happens next. But we should get to a lovely place.
Yes.
Look at that. It really is very exciting exploring little rivers. Just ahead of us I can see a little white light. I can see another 2 dinghies there. But the chart says that this all dries out completely. There's a lot of debris in the water as well. Well, here we are, all securely ashore, thankfully. We made it up the river, Nina. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's so good to get here. It's amazing.
And now the adventure continues, doesn't it?
I'm hungry and I need food.
Well, we're not entirely sure where this pub is, but we've been walking down this street for a little while here. Well, I'll say street. It's a lane. We've seen drunken people come back this way, so there must be. Oh, that's definitely. That's no good, is it? No parking. Keep clear. Forward access. Right. Okay. So we made it to the Millbrook Inn, which is certainly a fantastic little place. So far, although they've stopped serving food, the manager thankfully has managed to find us some food. The manager has managed.
The next morning we made use of the fantastic half-hour free parking at Salcombe Marina and used the free showers too, where we welcomed Selina, our friend, to sail back with us to Plymouth.
So we're starting here and we're going around out of Salcombe, past Bolt Head, Bolt Tail, and then we'll probably take a straight line to the Mewstone, depending on the wind, and then we're going to go past the Shagstone, the breakwater, and into Turnchapel.
We got our new crewmate to work straight away, hoisting the sails and helming. Today was the strongest wind that we'd had for the whole weekend, and with Selina at the helm doing an amazing job, we were able to relax a little bit and send Nina into the galley again.
It's got a little bit rougher, so it is tipping a little bit. So I'm holding on tight because it's delicious.
Oh, all we can see there is steam.
Steamy, yeah.
Because we got gas.
We got gas.
The chandlery, no, the DIY
quid,
shop.
19 quid at the chandlery. Salcombe recommend.
No, it wasn't chandlery, it was just a hardware shop, which had everything. So I've even got somewhere, I don't know where it is. I even got some silicone, not sealant, lubricant for the seacocks, which needs doing. But on the helm is Selina. She's just taken to it. She absolutely. Yeah. When was the last time you sailed before sailing today?
Never.
Never. We're going to rename our auto helm to Selena now, rather than Lazy Susan.
We wanted to enjoy our dinner in a relatively flat boat, so we figured it was best to heave to. Heaving to is when you put the jib on the wrong side of the boat, sheet in the main as tight as you can, and then let go of everything. The boat tends to sit nice, calm and flat, which gives us a little bit of time to enjoy our dinner and to chat together.
I don't know if you can see the Mewstone coming into shot, and then my little Mewstone next to it. We're on a dead run now. The wind has shifted around, as winds tend to do, and we're really struggling. I said earlier how we didn't have a spinnaker, but what we do have is a spinnaker pole, which I have hung out now onto the jib, and you'll notice the main on the other side. So we're goose-winged really, really well.
And with the wind directly behind us, it was easy sailing home, past the Mewstone, past the Shagstone, and back into Plymouth. So, if you've liked our little episode here, please do hit the like and the subscribe buttons and all of that. And, well, we will do it again sometime. Thank you.